Sarath, Zack, Goo Pumps, Disappointed, Wombat Fighter 2, Herman XDD, Dylanino, and Noisy R6 for all becoming members of the channel. What's going on, guys? It's CCA, and today we are playing some more Clash Royale. Today I'm going to be showing you the top 5 decks in the new meta after the new balance changes. There's been quite a few nerfs and buffs, new cards, new evolutions, all that good stuff that have been introduced into the game, and meta always shakes up every season, especially when a new card is released and it's as broken as the vines. But the first deck we're going to be using, which I think is going to be really, really good this season, is Golem Beatdown, specifically with the Baby Dragon evolution, and the Pump, the Golem, or the Prince and the Lumberjack Evo are also going to be really, really solid in this deck, and I'm going to explain why. First of all, the Baby Dragon Evo pairs up so well with this deck. It really allows that Prince and that Lumberjack to absolutely speed through the lane. If you've got one of the two, being the Lumberjack or the Prince, behind the Evo Baby Dragon along with a Golem. But another reason is because most people are using the vines to replace big spells like the Fireball, the Poison, stuff like that. And so, because of that, people usually don't have big spells to take out your pumps, which makes you, which allows you rather to get a lot of like elixir leads and really nice trades, and allows you to really build up some massive, massive pushes. So we're gonna see if this Prince actually might connect. Oh, he has to use the Ice Golem. Okay, so this guy seemingly. Oh, I didn't mean to put my pump there. Actually, whatever it is, what it is. I think I'll have to maybe. Can I NATO this Mire to my king? Oh, I screwed that up so badly. Whatever. We don't take any damage at least. Just a minor chip, but I think next time we're gonna put the pump in the middle. That's what I wanted to do, and I don't know. I just decided to put it behind for some reason. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. And we're gonna try and get another pump down here. I might just go for the Prince once again. Literally just cycling Evos at this point. I think I'll bar barrel. He does go for the balloon, so we're gonna Baby Dragon Evo. And I think I'll put down some minions as well to hit both the Prince and the Miner. He's gonna have to defend that with something. I'm not too sure what. He'll snowball, but that's still gonna be some really good damage from the minions. He really made a massive error there, as that is just so much damage. The minions, by the way, is still really good, and my goodness, Evo Musketeer really sucks. We're gonna try and Golem. He'll probably just balloon with this Muskie. Yep, he does. Let's bar barrel. Let's go like this. And I think I'm gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna probably just lose our tower here. Honestly, he's got the bomb tower, I believe. Yeah, we lost the tower, so that sucks. But it is what it is. We're gonna have to try and take his here. Let's get the Prince down. Let's get the Evo Baby Dragon going. That Evo Lumberjack is still alive as well. And now with the Evo Baby Dragon ability up, the Prince is gonna get there. Let's go. That's massive. Evo Lumberjack also still gonna hack away at some stuff here. But that's really, really fortunate for us that we got that tower. We could get another Golem going. Let's just go for it in the back like this. And yes, he does come in with the balloon, which is to be expected. We're gonna go Lumberjack. We're gonna go minions. We'll take a balloon hit, but it's not the end of the world. He does take out our pump, which actually really sucks a lot, but we might be able to get another Golem down here. Oh, that's a really bad Evo Musketeer. Maybe I can get another Golem in the pocket here. Oh, those skellies. Hopefully don't get too much damage. There we go. Another Golem in the pocket. We gotta. Oh, dude, that might be game just because of that Golem. Absolutely. Just completely full health. And yeah, that's game. Lovely stuff. Even with a minor deck that was taking our pumps down, can still NATO this hog to my king tower. Just that Valkyrie gonna get a lot of damage, unfortunately. But at least we get king tower activation. I probably could have went for like a lumberjack instead of a baby dragon. But this guy's using hog trifecta. Wow. Alright, we're gonna pump up. It's kind of aggressive seeing that we've got a musketeer coming down, but he did just come in for a push. I think I'm gonna eat that musketeer, honestly, just to try and get this big elixir lead here. And you know what, screw it, I'm going for the golem. Usually you don't want to go for the golem in a single elixir, but because he has, it looks like nothing for our pump, I think we're gonna be able to. This guy's got a boss bandit. What the frick? Hog trifecta with the boss bandit is wild. We're gonna go prince and lumberjack here. He does. Oh, dude, that boss bandit ability really screwed up everything. Go for the minions, which are gonna stay alive because he didn't just use his sap and his e-spirit. And oh my god, the ranged up minions are gonna absolutely pulverize here. I think we just pump up here, honestly, because he's still forced to use so much elixir, and the minions just went off, bro. That's really nice. Really nice. We're gonna have so much extra elixir, and we are going to have another big golem push coming. Let's use it now, just as our pump is gonna give us some elixir. And yeah, he'll probably take our tower here, but I think honestly this is a 3 crown. I really do believe that we're gonna 3 crown him here. Prince, please. Wow, we actually didn't even lose the tower. You'll still have to zap. But yeah, we're about to win right here, I think, with a 3 crown. And here comes his boss bandit. I think we just go with the minions and just keep the pressure on. Let's go for a NATO over here to try and kill the baby dragon. Or not the baby dragon, the musketeer. And yeah, that's GG's. He went way too aggressive. As I was coming in with the golem and 2 pumps, and it really cost him. That's banging. We're gonna play one more game with this deck just because I am absolutely loving it. And like I said, guys, a lot of people seemingly aren't playing big spells. I don't know, like I'm basically having free reign to pump up most of these games, because they're either using vines or just not using a big spell at all, or whatever it is. A lot of decks run triple small spell or just vines instead of a big spell, so I'm definitely not going to complain. We'll get, okay, alright, well, lumberjack RG is not what I was expecting. He's going to go for a demolisher. Alright, honestly, let's go for our baby dragon here, which, I mean, I put it right into the demolisher. I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, that's going to be a ton of damage. Really bad fisherman. And yeah, he just went a little bit too aggressive. I think got a little too big for his boots. Way too early in this one. Goes for that last second hunter. We're up so much elixir right now. We'll just bar barrel this hunter and take a hit. But yeah, we are up a ton of elixir at the moment because of that hunter that he placed down. We'll be able to counter this lumberjack nice and easy with our own. Wow, this guy is about to get absolute. I think this is another 3 crown game, guys. You can see if there's too many mistakes that your opponent makes, and it just allows you to build up a massive elixir advantage. You basically win. Like, there's no way we lose this now that our golem is down. I wonder if he goes like RG other lane. Wow, he goes RG same lane. Guys, rule number 1 about golem: do not push, or when playing against golem, do not push into the same lane as your opponent, because we're just going to be able to build up an insane counter push and probably just 3 crown him here. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what Meter was thinking with that RG, because he just lost the game off of that. Oh my god, the prince just sped onto that hunter, and it's over. Yeah, too many mistakes and you lose the game. Yeah, this deck is very punishing if you don't have a big spell. And let me guess, that guy had vines in his deck. Oh wow, no, he actually didn't. He had arrows and lightning as his big spell, so he did have a big spell and just didn't like take the pumps out. I don't know, man. Either way, let's get into deck number 2. 4th best deck, I think, in this meta. Next deck we're going to be using in this one, guys, is Recruits Piggies. Super strong deck, and I think deck to shine. Another reason, I think, is that the Furnace evolution got a pretty big, not pretty big, but it got a little bit of a nerf, so you're probably not going to be able to see as many Furnaces in the game, which was basically a hard counter to this deck. So yeah, that's another really nice thing that's going to allow this deck to shine. And look at this damage we're about to get on both sides. The Recruit and the Zappy on the right is just killing him. And this guy also has Recruits, interestingly enough. It's been a minute since I've played Recruits. It's also been a minute since I've played against Recruits while using them. So having a nice little mirror match, it might not be a mirror match, it might be using some different kind of Recruits deck, but yeah, guys, just having all of these cards, like the Flying Machine, the Zappies, that usually get taken out by, fireballs or arrows, plus bar barrel, stuff like that, it's gonna really, really hurt opponents if they're using the Vines instead of a spell like that. Let's go for our Zappies in the middle like this to help take out that skeleton barrel that's coming in. He does have the Mighty Miner, so I think this guy has like some kind of Recruits bait deck. Let's actually go for our Recruits in the back, those Zappies. Taking out that barrel nice and easy. We'll go for the Flying Machine like this, and then I'll actually barb barrel this Dark Goblin, and all should be fine and dandy for us here as the Flying Machine takes out the last of those Recruits. I would have loved to go for the Piggies there, but I just didn't have the elixir. Oh, now we're definitely going to go for them because the Flying Machine is still up. And it's going to kill the dart. Oh, he made a huge mistake there. Goes for some arrows, but that's going to be so much damage, especially because he's using the Dagger Duchess. We'll go for our Recruits in the back. And, guys, I'm sorry, but I think the Dagger Duchess is horrible. Like, what decks is it good against now? I think maybe bait, it's not bad, but like that's about it. That's not really a big bait meta right now, like it's, I don't know, the Dagger Duchess just seems so bad since they've nerfed it a million times, and I don't know, I think it's best if we just don't play the Dagger Duchess, guys. It seems like it's in a really bad spot, and look at this massive push we have coming in with the Recruits on both sides. The Piggies doing some damage, the Flying Machine getting so much value. Oh my god, I think it just took his tower. Very nearly did. Let's arrow the right side. Electro Spirit the left just to stun everything up. Get some more split Piggies, and I think it's over, honestly. There's just no way you can defend this, and that was just a complete and utter domination against another player who was using Recruits. Hopefully we can keep that up and test these decks out against some actually decent late meta decks, because I want to truly show you how good these decks are. I mean, this deck has been around forever, since the Recruits Evo has been a thing, and honestly, just in general, since Recruits has been a thing, just this fireball bait type of deck, with the Pigs, the Zappies, the Flying Machine, and honestly, the Zappies have been so good since they buffed them in the last season, just making it so they shoot a little bit faster. I'm surprised more decks haven't picked up the Zappies, honestly. Let's Flying Machine the center to try and snipe this Tombstone, and then honestly we'll go 3-in-1 with the Pigs like this, so that one goes onto the side with the Brawler, 3 go onto the other, and honestly guys, that's going to be a ton of damage on the right, and even the Flying Machine's still up, taking out the Prince. Wow, that thing just got so much damage, and honestly guys, the Flying Machine is just such, like, it's one of the big stars of this deck. It is so hard to deal with for a lot of different decks, and honestly the Vines can kind of take care of it, but you kind of need like Vines and something else, Vines aren't really too amazing at dealing with them on their own. Nice little Electro Spear to help our units get onto the Witch there. I think I need to Evo Cage to suck up the Prince. Let's bar barrel here, and yeah, I think the Evo Cage will help out against the Prince. Hopefully it, like the evolution, actually, yes, it does suck it up, so that's beautiful. And yeah, we're looking really, really solid here so far. Could even go for another another set of piggies once this cage pops. Let's go flying machine in the middle, and we'll go 3 and 1 again. A little electro spirit to take out these skeletons and hopefully get our goblin brawler onto the witch. Not quite, but at least I hope the flying machine is gonna help take care. Nice, it will get the zappies on the prince. Oh my god, guys, this is just superb defending right now. We'll cycle our goblin cage because I actually really do like the Evo cage against the prince. Just being able to completely take it out without taking any damage. Okay, so he has the Goblin Giant. Interesting. Let's go for an electro spirit like this. Some zappies. Oh, dude, we're about to have a massive counter push here. We'll go for the split pigs again. We're just gonna completely split them. That fly machine has been alive for a millennia, dude. I can't believe how that fly machine is still up. We've got another, hopefully sniping the witch. Let's actually arrow her to make sure she dies. We'll go Evo cage to take the prince out. Oh my god, I freaking love the Evo cage. And now we'll go for these recruits all the way in the back. Pretty lousy earthquake, honestly. Let's go electro spirit. You guys can see we're just absolutely controlling this game to a T. Let's go for the fly machine up in the middle. I think I'm actually gonna go hogs all on the right because he screwed up that. Okay, never mind. I guess he didn't screw up that tombstone. But whatever, it is what it is. We'll arrow all of this, actually hitting his tombstone there to hopefully get the fly machine to take out the witch. Beautiful. It did exactly that. Honestly, let's recruit the bridge here. Keep that fly machine alive for as long as possible. Oh my god, dude, him having nothing for the fly machine is working out so well. Look at those recruits. Let's go. That fly machine is still alive, taking out the witch, and oh my god, the hogs coming in, and I think it is all over, baby. Wow, the flying freaking machine. It's crazy how it's not really all that amazing in other decks, because in this deck it is just unreal. We're gonna play one more game with this very, very meta hogs deck, and I really want to play against someone using the vines, bro, because I'm telling you, the vines just really aren't all that good against this deck. And now that we're not seeing too many furnaces either, this deck is really, I'm telling you, is going to be really, really solid. Let's see what DFL 04 has got for us. I think we just, honestly, let's go recruits in the back, because it's just very difficult to punish recruits like this. And DFL might be off a perk right now because he has not played anything. Okay, we're just gonna go for some arrows, and you know what, we're gonna throw all of our hogs on the left side because he just went for his wizard, and that honestly might already be game. I don't know why he waited so long to play something, but yeah, that is literally already game over, I think. And I'm not really too sure what this guy's win condition would even be. He's got archers, wizard, knight. I don't know. Okay, he's got goblin barrel. Okay, well, we can just Evo cage this hog rider. And yeah, honestly, guys, this game's already over. Let's be honest. There's just absolutely no way he makes a comeback. So let's move on. Maybe. Oh wait, I just realized, by the way, the goon corner is all messed up. Look at that. You guys see that? I think because I moved the webcam a little bit. Let me fix the goon corner like so, and then we'll probably just move on to the next deck. Didn't realize it was screwed up for that long. Alright guys, next deck as our number 3 deck, we're going to be using this Evo Furnace Graveyard deck that was still so good last season, and now in this season I think it's still probably one of the best decks in the game still, even after the Evo Furnace has been nerfed and the regular Furnace has been nerfed a few times. This deck still dominates, bro. Still absolutely dominates. It is so good, so freaking good, and we're just gonna try to get some dubs. And look at that, we might, well, this guy's actually using Royal Chef, so he might be using like Golem or something. Not really too certain. Probably actually just that Goblin Giant deck with the Prince and the Machine. Yep, that's exactly what he's using. So this potentially gonna be an annoying one. Potentially gonna be an annoying deck. Let's go for the hut here. I don't think I need too much else. We'll go for the Berserker for that Goblin Machine. And this guy might be using the vines in this deck, which is why he didn't Goblin Curse there. Which might be why I didn't Goblin Curse there. And that's a literal perfect defense. We'll just poison his furnace down again. So he is not able to get any value out of them. And he still has to defend that furnace of ours. So that's a really good start here, guys. And you guys can see this deck is just so control based. Like, defend most of the game, then try to come in last second with like a big graveyard push. And yeah, we're just gonna go for our furnace in the back again, apply some pressure. And him not having a big spell is gonna be really, really good for us. Usually these decks do not use any big spells. In fact, he might actually be using the vines. So let's go for our hut. Now we're gonna go for the Ice Spirit. We're gonna go for the Evo Knight, and then we'll get our Evo Furnace down to try and take absolutely everything out here. We'll go for our Berserker onto this machine last second, and very good defense. I think this might be like a graveyard bar barrel cinch. Oh my god, that was a horrible Evo Furnace from our opponent. We're gonna be some really nice damage. We'll poison down. Oh, that's a pretty aggressive poison for me. I'm hoping. Okay, oh my god, his furnace is still alive. Okay, that was a really bad poison for me, guys. Luckily, his Evo Furnace goes down, but I need a furnace of my own here. Please stop. Oh god, I think I made a big mistake. Let's go for the hut up high. Go for a Berserker to DPS the Giant down. There's the vines that we knew he had. That was really aggressive of him, though. I think that furnace is gonna survive. He rages as well. I think it's over. We'll go for the poison with this to kill the minions that are gonna come, and that might be game, might not be. I'm not too sure. Oh, he went for the vines to try and make it so that he survived. He's saying a bunch of well plays, and I think this is another graveyard. Honestly, Evo Knight coming in graveyard. Is he back to the minions? I don't think so. We'll just poison, and there they are. And I think that's game. Let's go. Pretty sure, yep, that. Nice. Okay, I was a little uncertain, but we do end up winning. It's probably one of the more meta decks in the game. And yeah, this deck is so dirty. As you guys can see, the Evo Furnace is still so good. Gets so much value against decks like that, where they have a bunch of like heavy units all clumped together. And this is another chef deck, so could be another case where we're up against. Oh wow, yep. I think it might be the exact same deck. We're gonna poison that furnace down exactly like we did the last time. And yeah, this is probably the exact same deck we just played. Oh, never mind. There's the Spirit Empress. Let's go for our own furnace here. And I'll probably just pop a knight in the middle to sponge up all the damage from the Empress here. And yeah, looks like we're gonna be okay. Oh, goes for the L-Jack in the other lane. We'll just Berserker that. Man, I love the Berserker. Just gets so much value. I mean, that's like straight up. Honestly, I think a graveyard here will be in order. See if I can keep this furnace alive with the Ice Spirit. So nice, and that's gonna go to the tower. He has to go for a ground Empress, and dude, if this furnace can spawn one more Fire Spirit for me, please. One more. Nice. That will take out the minions. You know, I'm actually gonna have to go for my knight here so I don't take some minions damage. Not ideal, but really solid start to this game, guys. Let's see what he goes for on the knight. He goes for the L-Jack. Let's go for our furnace here. Let's keep on cycle to our Evo. Dude, him putting the furnace in the back just gives me free poison value, so we're gonna take that all day, every day of the week. And let's see what he goes for. Might just bar barrel our furnace here. Dude, the furnace is just so damn good. It is so freaking good. This Pancake gets wasted there. I think we're just He's just gonna lightning, poison, hopefully catching like minions. Oh, he went for them on the knight. What are you thinking? Okay, well, we're gonna just go for a goblin hut. I'm not entirely certain. Okay, he does have a golem. Had a feeling. Oh my god, I'm getting notifications. I forgot to mute them. Let's go for our furnace. I'm actually gonna pressure the other lane because yep, he's gonna start throwing stuff down like that. Poison the Evo Furnace. Make it so that it's not an issue for him or for us rather. On wait, did I screw up that poison? Oh no, I didn't. I thought I did for a sec. I'm gonna have to ice spirit up high. This is not good. That was. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Need a hut. That's Empress Skin. Oh man, that honestly was a really massive push, and we lost to a sped, which is the worst part. Okay, we're gonna try one more game with this deck. That sucks though. I kind of got wrecked in that last push. All right, let's get it, boys. Juan Cruz JCR. Another chef deck. Oh my god, bro. Chef Furnace as basically all I've been seeing today. I actually am gonna poison that. It's a little aggressive, but I want to keep my furnace alive and his no longer in existence. So we'll do all of that. It's really nice. I think this is either. I think this is another. I think this is the Goblin Giant deck. I was gonna say maybe Golem again, but man, Chef Beatdown has been really freaking popular, eh? That's pretty unreal. Let's go for a Berserker in the back. Yet another Furnace down. This might be another one of those. Now you might have like the vines in this deck. Let's go for the huts like this. We're gonna definitely bar barrel here. Hopefully that goes for the furnace, and we'll pop a knight down onto the machine. His furnace goes down, and he raged everything there. I'm hoping our furnace isn't gonna survive, unfortunately, but that's okay. That is okay. Ice Spirit onto the little minions, the filet minions, and I think we can leave that. We'll take a little bit of chip damage from the minions, but nothing to panic over. And yeah, we're just gonna have to play this nice and defensive, like we've been doing all day basically against these massive beatdown decks. Got the Evo Furnace coming in hot. I think we gotta go for a Goblin Hut here to try and distract the Prince. Yep. Maybe Evo Knight in front of this. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Graveyard here. Evo Knight, Evo Furnace. That Furnace is gonna get a ton of value. Both of our Furnaces, honestly. I think I'll poison his. Probably didn't need. Actually, no, I kept our Evo Furnace alive, which is really good. We'll pressure with the Berserker. Get an Ice Spirit going. Wow, he does have. Oh, nice Ice Spirit predicting the minions. And let's go for our Knight. Didn't really get a ton of damage, but we're in the lead. That's all that matters. Go for our Furnace again. We're gonna poison his, bro. Just being able to poison his Furnaces down is really what's gonna help us win this. Honestly, it's not gonna die, but we'll be able to bar barrel to take it out. So let's do that now. We'll go for the Knight and the Berserker onto his machine, and then they should go and help against that Goblin Giant. Very good. We'll poison his furnace again, and bro, it's just constant defense. Just constant defense that we're playing right here. I'm actually gonna go for the Evo Knight as close to the furnace as possible to hope that the rockets don't. Nice. So the rockets don't kill the furnace. Let's go in with the Graveyard, Ice Spirit, and he actually gave up. He gave up because we were defending so freaking well. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Nice recovery from the last game where we got wrecked by another chef deck. But yeah, this deck is gross. Let's hop into the second best, what I believe is the second best deck in Clash Royale at the moment. What I believe to be the second best deck in Clash Royale at the moment is Miner Poison with the Mighty Miner, the Evo Wallbreakers, and the Evo Cannon. This deck was so strong last season, and it's still so freaking good. The Vines don't really, although the Vines kind of impact this deck a little bit, where it can kind of reset the Mighty Miner and also take out the minions defense. I still think this deck is in such a good spot as the like wall breakers are just so good and allow you to get some really nice trades. Man, is everybody using this stupid Prince Chef deck? It's actually crazy. He's gonna find our minions down, but it's okay. We'll just get our Mighty Miner for this Prince. Unfortunately, that means we're not gonna have it against the. Oh wow, this guy's had an Inferno Dragon. Was not expecting that. Let's go for the wall breakers to kite that drag. And then I'll log the guards. Really nice kite, really nice defense. Wow, both the wall breakers gonna connect for us there as well. So yeah, really nice start. You can see that these. Okay, he just started a golem in the back. We're gonna go miner minions on the other side. Just hope that we can maybe take that tower out. He might actually just ignore that. Oh no, he goes for the baby dragon, so he doesn't ignore it. We can go for our mighty miner onto his golem here, and hopefully we can get some skeletons down in time to distract that prince for long enough. We'll go for the minions as well, and wow, really horrible set of finds from him as our minions finish everything off. And you guys can see, man, this deck is so good offensively and defensively. We'll just go for the Evo wall breakers on the left, which might actually just take his tower. Oh my god, very nearly did. All we need is like a miner and a poison. Maybe just a poison will take that tower, honestly. And let's just keep trying to pressure him here. Go for the miner minions. He probably golems. Yes, he does. I freaking knew it. So that's going to be potentially some damage for us. Maybe another tower gone. Oh my god, it is. Let's just mighty miner the back. And he's going to have to try and 3-crown us here if he wants to have a chance at winning this. Wow, this guy's got Golem double Prince. That's actually unreal. And honestly, we might even 3-crown this guy, bro. Let's just go for the miner minions, wall breakers. Because he's not really defending a whole lot. And that, I think, is the 3-crown. Yes, it is. Oh my god. He kind of just refused to defend. I don't know what that deck was that our opponent was using, but it was pretty disgusting. Golem double Prince with the Evo Inferno Dragon. That's nasty. But our deck was just too cyclable for him. And yeah, we were able to take an easy dub. Let's just split the wall breakers here as our first play. And interesting. This might be a drill deck, honestly. Yeah, it is. Let's go for the mighty miner onto that goblin drill. Go for some skeletons as well, which you know what? Mighty miner ability. Kind of wish I did it now. Because he went for some last second finds. You know what? We're gonna go miner minions with this. Because the vines probably. Oh, nice. The wizard is on the miner. We can poison that wizard down, maybe. And okay, so this guy's got a very interesting drill deck. He's got the wizard in it, and so he's got the vines. Let's actually go for the cannon like this. Skellies, and then we'll log to take. Wow, so this guy's using a vine spell instead of snowball. Very interesting. Let's go for the wall breakers like this. And he has a cannon as well. Okay. Wow, vines. Drill is actually kind of a nasty combo. I haven't seen that. I've not seen that quite yet being played by anybody. But that seems like it could be pretty gross. We got the miner coming in. We got the minions hopefully getting onto the tower. Nope. We'll just go for a might actually just be able to go for some skeletons. Depending on what he does here. Let's go for our own mighty miner. And man, we'll just log here. And he does finds our mighty miner, but I don't really think that was a good finds. Let's go miner, split wall breakers, and then minions on the right. Okay, interesting. This guy's got a really solid defensive deck here. I'm gonna, oh dude, him putting those, I was Let's go for some like minor poisons now. Nice catching the skeletons. That's going to be a lot of damage for us there. Money miners will basically cancel each other out. I'm going to start predicting the drill placements because he just puts it in the same spot every single time. We'll go for the mighty miner. And that was a bad finds. We'll just miner his wizard here. And you know, we'll just cycle a poison. Get these wall breakers onto the tower. Let's go for them. We'll go minions, and then I have to go for a log. Damn, that drill vines combo is kind of nasty. Nice, we do get a wall breaker in the tower though. We'll mine our poison again. Go for the Evo cannon to take the wizard shield off. Minions, I need to log. Goes for the Evo snow and the freaking vines. That's such a dirty combo. Man, he's not letting us breathe right now. I'm gonna have to tank that fire spirit. We'll go for our miner. Nice, that will get us some damage because he screwed up the... Oh! Are you... Wow, what a freaking snowball. Cannon. Dude, this guy's deck is so dirty. You gotta be fucking joking, man. You gotta be joking. Like, oh, I keep thinking I'm timing the logs perfectly, and then goblins pop out. That was a gross deck, I can't even lie. I've been trying not to put too many losses in my games, but that guy's deck was nasty. Or in my videos, rather, but we'll play one more game with this deck, and I actually try to win with it. I made a couple screw-ups there, which lost me the game. The Marquis is going to be our last opponent using minor poison, and we can get into the big bad deck, the big bad meta-breaking deck of, you know, this current meta. I think is just so ridiculously good, and this guy is just gonna ignore. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to go for like a poison and a mighty miner like this. Get some minions in here. Hopefully he doesn't have arrows, or I'll probably just be dead here, but there we go. That's actually not bad at all. Let's do this. We'll go miner one side, wall breakers the other, and that's gonna be a lot of damage, hopefully on both sides here. And yeah, he ignored the wall breakers. Honestly, oh, I tried the mighty miner ability at the last second there, but I missed it. Let's go kite this baby dragon with the skellies. Damn, I screwed it. I'm actually gonna overcommit on defense and just turn it into a push with the Evo wall breakers. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Oh my god, the Evo breaker is gonna do. Oh my god, they still connected against barbarians. What a joke of a card, man. Let's just honestly, I'm gonna poison this knight, which I don't want to use the mighty miner on her. So we're just gonna poison her. Go for our regular miner over here. And this guy's got a really dirty deck, man. Really dirty. We'll go for the mighty miner. I just want to use it against the machine whenever I can. There's the eagle, and we'll go for our cannon. And honestly, we'll wall breakers the other side. Hopefully that mighty miner stays alive for long enough. Beautiful. That was actually perfect as the minions do a really good job defensively there. Let's go for miner wall breakers. He's got the Skelly King. I think the wall breakers will take the tower for us though. Yes, they will. Now it's all about defense. Are we going to be able to defend here though? I do not know. We'll Evo cannon. And then honestly, mighty miner ability poison. That was a really nice mighty miner ability, bro. As it kills the machine. Oh my god, I love the mighty miner. So damn good. We have so much elixir now, so let's Evo wall breakers while miner. Mighty miner the left side. And go for an ability if we have to, which it looks like we're gonna have to. Never mind, okay. Let's go minions onto the Skelly King. Log, and it looks like we've defended. Yeah, what might be like sometimes a really This deck was so good last season, and I really do believe the Goblin Giant evolution is deserving of some sort of nerf. It has just seen way too much playtime, and honestly, there are certain Goblin Giant Pekka decks that work really well with the vines as well that I also think are just going to be so good until the vines get nerfed. But let's just milk it for as long as we possibly can. We'll start up our furnace here. In the back, looks like we're up against a bait deck. Oh, maybe not actually. It's gotta be if he's using the Goblin Gang. And this guy I think already knows what's coming because we went for the Goblin Machine. I would have loved to have pushed with that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Dang, he went for a Valkyrie. Let's just rage to kill that witch, and I'll pop a prince down. Man, that fisherman was just aura farming with his hook there for a second, and weren't able to get that onto the tower. Yeah, we're just gonna leave all that and then go for our furnace in this side. I kind of actually I try not to play this deck. Like, I try not to use a brain when playing this deck. Like, I just kind of run in with stuff. Like, I just don't really think about it. So, you know, we're just gonna turn the brain off, go in with the Goblin Machine. And honestly, I don't think I'm playing this deck too well at the moment. But that Goblin Giant gonna get so much freaking damage, bro. Like, way too much damage. I don't know, I think the Goblin Giant maybe is deserving of a nerf. I don't know about the regular Goblin Giant, but the Evo definitely needs a nerf. Goblin Curse Rage, this Fisherman, the Hog. I gotta find this witch, unfortunately, or else I'm gonna take a little too much damage. And then the Fisherman will kill the Princess. This guy is cracking up laughing. Maybe because he saw that we have the vines in here. I should have a chef, by the way. I forgot to put the chef into this deck. But, oh well. We'll go for that Evo Goblin Giant in the back. Man, this guy is finding something funny. Let's go for the Evo Furnace. Oh, dude, this is going to be a massive push here. Goblin Machine. Goblin Curse. Rage. And then honestly pop some vines as well to freeze up everything. Oh my god. What a push. And now we'll start laughing. And yeah, this deck is so freaking stupid, man. Where's your hog? Let's go for a prince in the back. He's trying to get the hog down, but I have too much stuff coming. Machine, prince, fisherman, this hog, and that is game. Yeah, I think he's laughing out of pain because of how ridiculously broken this deck is. And yeah, let's actually pop the chef in here because I forgot to, because this deck is supposed to have the chef. But yeah, man, what a ridiculously broken deck this is. I'm not really too sure what our opponent was using. He had a witch, a mother witch, and a hog rider. I have no idea what he was thinking with that, but this guy's also using the chef. So you know what, we're gonna go for the Goblin Machine into that furnace. I think we might have a mirror matchup here, guys. Yep, look, Prince, Furnace, definitely a mirror matchup. We're gonna go for our furnace. Honestly, we're gonna Fisherman his Prince and hope that we can actually take it out. Okay, yeah, it is gonna go down. We're going for the Goblin Machine. Hopefully that goes for his furnace there. It should, yes it will. Nice, very good. His machine might get a little bit of damage on our tower, but that's okay. Actually it won't at all, so very good. Let's just chill for a second here. Maybe cycle. Oh, never mind, we're not cycling nothing. We're gonna go for the Prince. That's a level 12 Prince. Let's actually rage it up and just take his tower straight up. I can actually find the minions. And that tower is as good as gone, and now we can just Fisherman his Golem in. And yeah, this deck is ridiculous. Fisherman, go for the Goblin Machine onto that Prince, which is probably going to take out the machine, honestly. Especially with the vines. Furnace, we did basically take his tower. I could go for a Furnace in front of that Prince, but I'm not going to. Just because I don't feel like it. Do you have a problem with that? Anyways, let's go for our Furnace on the left side. And now we'll probably just Evo Goblin Giant to take the Chef. Yep, taking the Pancake there. And I think we just ignore that. Oh, no, we can't really. We'll go for the Prince. Oh, okay. Let's actually Goblin Curse Rage here. Boom, pop that down. Go for the Evo Furnace. And, oh my god. Yeah, that tower I think is gone on the left. Especially with that Evo Furnace still up. And, oh boy. You either live long, or you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain, man. That's what using this deck honestly feels like, bro. I hate, like even whoever my friend is that's watching me is even yawning on the sidelines because, this deck is just, it is boring. It really is. We'll play one more deck just to show that the power of it, and then we'll call it a video. I don't know who was watching me, but yeah, I deserved those yawns. I really did. Last deck, it is last deck and last game of this last deck. How many times I say last there? I don't know, count for me. Goblin Machine in the back. Goblin Machine. Sorry, I gotta say it with the voice. Go for the Fisherman over here so that the machine isn't doing copious amounts of damage to us. It's still going to, though. Let's go for the Furnace, and honestly, I think maybe we Prince with this Goblin Machine. Let's pop the Prince down. I think that'll take the Chef. Unfortunately, it does not get in front. Oh my god, though. It's just annihilated that. Let's maybe Goblin Curse to catch anything. And I probably should have went for the Rage, realistically. Instead of the Goblin Curse, we would have taken his tower and potentially killed his Prince here. But it's okay. Mistakes will be made. That's basically what Clash Royale, and that's what life is, really. Honestly, you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna have those days. Just don't let those days define you. Go for the Fisherman like this. Is that really on my tower for those rockets? It's kind of unbelievable, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go. I think we'll go Furnace in the back. Let's take the Chef. Take the Pancake, rather, not the Chef. And then we'll go for our Goblin Giant in front. Never mind, we'll go for our Prince, actually. And then our Goblin. Oh, okay, never mind, we'll go for the Goblin Machine. Which hopefully helps with that baby dragon. Yes, it will. Perfect. Now we go for the Goblin Giant, which I have not used a single time. Goblin Machine takes the Pancake, and honestly, Goblin Curse Rage here. Boom, pop that down. That's the tower gone. And now we just gotta prepare for a defense. Let's go for the Evo Furnace, like so. Maybe we'll defend here, maybe we won't. I'm not really too sure. Go for the Goblin Machine in the back. And honestly, though, what is that Goblin Curse? He's gonna Goblin Curse Vines. Okay, so now we're just gonna completely ignore what he places on the right and just go for the 3 crown because that was so stupid. Let's go for the Fisherman. Let's Vines this baby dragon, completely kill it. And yeah, his tower is gone. I just gotta make sure I don't get 3 crown here. Let's Rage everything. Oh my god, the Prince. Please. Okay, we're good. Yeah, thank Christ. Okay. As you can see, there are so many people using decks like the one that we're using right now because it is so broken, guys. It really, really is. They need to nerf the Goblin Giant Evo. I think it needs to spawn less. The Vines need a nerf. The Prince potentially needs a nerf. Evo Furnace is still really, really good. I don't know if it needs a nerf again, but it's still really solid. Goblin Machine needs a range nerf in my opinion, and the Goblin Curse is still really, really solid. But either way, good luck if you play against this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Regardless, if you did, be sure to